It doesn't matter my genitals, it doesn't matter my gender expression. I'm 17 years old and I should be able to do what I love.
Jay Bates-Dominic is speaking out.
There are people who are taller. Does that give them a genetic advantage? Yeah, of course. If you're gonna have someone who's 6'5" in basketball, it's gonna be easier to win than someone who's 4'5".
Jay is talking about House Bill 11. The bill imposes limits on participation in female sports by prohibiting a student of the male sex from competing against another school on a team designated for female students. In other words, it prevents high school transgender girls from competing in girls' sports. It just passed, but Governor Cox vetoed it.
House Bill 11, Student Eligibility in Interscholastic Activities by Representative Birkeland.
Utah representatives met Friday to vote whether or not to override Governor Cox's veto. In a letter to the House and Senate, Governor Cox said the bill is bad for women and it's bad for the LGBTQ community, as it turns allies and reasonable people into opponents. Proponents disagree.
When we say that this isn't a problem in our state, what we send to those girls is sit down, be quiet, and make nice. And I don't think we should do that any longer.
In Senate, the controversy continued.
This is a tricky wicket we got here.
Some representatives, like Republican Senator Daniel Thatcher, changed their vote.
I cannot support this bill. I cannot support the veto override. And if it costs me my seat, then so be it. I will do the right thing like I always do.
But Senator Thatcher's vote was in the minority. To override Governor Cox's veto, both the House and Senate needed a 2/3 majority vote. The House voted 56-18 for the bill, and the Senate vote was 21-6.
The veto from Spencer Cox, our governor, came from a place of kindness and sincerity. And what we've done today is the opposite.
So how does this affect trans students like Jay? Jay says they're not planning on coming to this library when they graduate next year, even though their mother is a professor here at USU. Jay says they're planning on going to either University of Washington or University of Vermont.
It's incredibly difficult to live everyday life as a trans person. Both schools I'm looking at right now are very, very, very openly queer friendly, have a large community, and it's easier to fit in, and it's hard to stand out all of the time.
Sarah Murphy, ATV News.